This is the all-new DJI Osmo Pocket 4P. And this is the very popular DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Are you thinking about upgrading your Pocket 3 to the Osmo Pocket 4P? Well, let me show you some of the improvements that you can expect on the latest model.
First, and perhaps the biggest upgrade, is the new dual camera setup on the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P. As you can see side by side, the Pocket 3 has a single camera, while the Pocket 4P gives you a wide camera plus a dedicated 60mm med tele camera with a 1/1.28-inch sensor. This dual camera system allows the Pocket 4P to deliver 3 times optical zoom, 6 times lossless zoom, and up to 12 times digital zoom, giving you far more flexibility in framing distant subjects even when you're shooting in 4K. The Pocket 3, on the other hand, relies on digital zoom and has a much more limited zoom range, especially at higher resolutions. Just look at these side-by-side samples. With a Pocket 4P, I can get significantly closer to my subject without physically having to move closer, and that opens up many more creative possibilities. Aside from giving you more reach, the 60mm focal length is also great for portrait shooting, giving you a more flattering perspective and allowing you to frame people more naturally with better subject separation compared to the wider main camera. Next, while both cameras feature a 1-inch sensor, the Pocket 4P comes with an enhanced 1-inch CMOS sensor for its main wide camera, delivering improved imaging performance and up to 17 stops of dynamic range when shooting in D-Log2. And one area where I really appreciate the improvements is shooting in changing and challenging lighting conditions. For this side-by-side comparison, my brother Val and I started walking while there was still some daylight, continued until dusk, and kept recording until nighttime. So you can actually see how both cameras respond with a gradual change in available light. The Pocket 3 still looks very good, but notice the colors, skin tones, highlights, and overall balance of the footage from the Pocket 4P as we enter nighttime. For me, the improvements become much easier to appreciate in a test like this, where the cameras have to continuously adapt from remaining daylight from the sun to artificial lights at night.
Hi guys, this is Mark and I'm with my younger brother Val. Hey! And we are recording this vlog using the all-new DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, and this one is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the best seller. Ayan. So can you see any difference? Of course, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P is using an all-new 1-inch sensor, and I think many of you would be familiar with the quality of the DJI Pocket 3 camera, di ba? Yes. Kasi bestseller yan, Ben. Parang DJI sold 10 million units. Ang dami, no? Wow. Of the Pocket 3. So as for our audio, I'm recording our voices using an external microphone, di ba? External mics. So for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, this is the DJI Mic 2. And for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, this is the DJI Mic Mini 2. Hey guys, so this is a side-by-side comparison of videos in 4K 30 frames per second recorded using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the OG, the best-selling Pocket 3, and the all-new DJI Osmo Pocket 4P with a dual camera setup. And now we're here at Rizal Park, Luneta, because this park means a lot to us. Diba, Ben?
Yep.
Ayun, pawisan na ako. Because we are Manileños and we are proud of our tourist spots in Manila. And of course, Jose Rizal is an Atenean and also a Tomasian. Kasi my brother is a Tomasian, ako naman Atenean. So, we of course see Jose Rizal as our idol. Oh, inspiration natin yan eh. Okay, so that's how it looks, diba? Okay ba yung quality? Actually, yung Pocket 3, maganda pa rin talaga yung quality niya. This one, alam na ng lahat ng quality ng Pocket 3. It's a best seller, diba?
Legacy na lang.
Legacy yan ng talagang 10 million units sold. Grabe, diba? But the 4P uses an all-new 1-inch sensor. So as you can see, it's also brighter. Diba? Ang ganda rin, diba? Ngayon, papakita ko sa inyo yung key advantage of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, which is the zooming capabilities, a dual camera setup with that zooming capability. So let me show you. Let me point the camera sa harap. Ayan, guys. So as you can see here, so it's dusk na rin kasi. Pero let me just show you. Here, this is the back of the Rizal monument, di ba? So sa DJI Osmo Pocket 3, you can only zoom up to 2 times digitally when you're shooting in 4K. But here sa DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, you can zoom up to, get this, 12 times. Ayan, 12 times. And this is digital zoom. Alright guys, so thanks for joining us on this quick comparison of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P and the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Alright, so we'll leave you with this shot. Thank you, Val, for joining me.
Yes, no problem.
Maraming salamat.
Nag-enjoy ako.
Okay, we'll leave you with this shot. Zoom in on both. Wow. Grabe, di ba?
Another major improvement is ActiveTrack 8.0 on the Pocket 4P. Subject tracking has always been one of my favorite features of the Osmo Pocket series, especially when I'm filming myself. But the new model takes it even further. Here's a great example. I'm already zoomed in, but the Pocket 4P is still able to recognize me, track my movement, and keep me properly framed. And what's even more impressive is that it can maintain reliable subject tracking even in low light conditions, which is particularly useful when you're shooting outdoors at night or in more challenging environments. For solo content creators, this prized feature lets you create more dynamic compositions while confidently relying on the camera to track your every move. Number 4 is a feature that I think creators will really enjoy. 4K at up to 240 frames per second. This gives the Pocket 4P some seriously impressive slow motion capabilities while still maintaining the detail and resolution of 4K. Take a look at this Philippine flag, for example. At normal speed, it's a simple scene that we've all seen before. But at 240 FPS, you can slow everything down dramatically and really appreciate the movement of the flag and the details of the fabric. I can see this being very useful for cinematic B-roll, travel videos, sports, events, and other fast-moving subjects where you want to add a more dramatic look to your footage. And finally, there are several smaller upgrades that make the Pocket 4P more convenient to use every day. One of my favorites is the addition of around 103 gigabytes of usable built-in storage, while still supporting microSD card expansion. So if you suddenly need to shoot something and you realize that you forgot your memory card, you're not completely out of luck. You can simply start recording using the internal storage. The touchscreen is also noticeably brighter at 1000 nits compared to 700 nits on the Pocket 3, which is particularly helpful when you're shooting outdoors under bright sunlight. And underneath the display, DJI has also added physical shortcut buttons, giving you quicker access to important functions without having to do everything through the touchscreen. So, if you already own the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, should you upgrade to the Pocket 4P? Right off the bat, my answer is yes. You should strongly consider it, especially if you've already made the most of your Pocket 3 and you've gotten a good return on your investment from it. After all, the Pocket 3 has become something of a magic camera for so many new YouTube stars, travel vloggers, and content creators, helping them capture and share their stories more easily, and for some, even transforming their lives by turning their creativity into new opportunities and careers. The Pocket 3 is still an excellent camera, but the Pocket 4P brings enough meaningful improvements, particularly that much more versatile dual camera system, to make the upgrade feel substantial rather than incremental. Of course, at 37,790 pesos for the standard version and 42,290 pesos for the vlog combo is still a significant investment. But if the Pocket 3 has already served you well and you're ready to take your content creation further, I think that the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P is a very compelling next step.